They released the first 5 minutes of Lanterns yesterday. And Rob, you weren't on the show yesterday, but I loved it. Like, one of the things that I said about those first 5 minutes was, I cannot believe how much narrative ground they covered in 5 minutes. They gave us an understanding of when Green Lanterns were revealed to the world. We got a base understanding about the psyche of Hal Jordan. We got a complete understanding. We get it. John came out of a rough, bad background. The whole idea about lack of fear, all that. And then we got our instant taste of the nature of the relationship between the two, just in the one exchange. I'm late. I was just amazed with how much ground they covered in 5 minutes and how much foundation they put down. So I really liked it. But the question was going to, of course, be, what do the reviews say? Well, as of this recording, it may go up 1 or 2 points. It may go down 1 or 2 points by the end of today's show, because that's what happens early on once the reviews come out. But as of this recording, Lanterns currently has a higher critic rating than Spider-Man Brand New Day. Spider-Man Brand New Day is, of course, at 90. Right now, Lanterns is at 91. That is not to say that Lanterns is better than Spider-Man Brand New Day. I just thought that was an interesting little number there. So the reviews are out, and they're very good. And let's go over and take a look to see what some of the reviewers are saying. We start off with Land of Nerds, who's saying, rarely has a show delivered episodes that resonate as both subversive and Wattpad true detective fan fiction, sometimes in the same scene. The Movie Podcast wrote, Lanterns is the best new show of the year and one of the most timely and impactful stories DC has ever told. Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler shine brighter than ever in a series that isn't afraid to take creative risks. The Los Angeles Times liked it. They wrote, the series is fresh enough in its details and execution and strong enough in its writing and so well performed that it feels quite original. Empire Magazine liked it. They said the grounded and gritty approach pays dividends for Lanterns, which gives the DCU a much-needed win. Polygon liked it. They said its ideas about fear and heroism remain inseparable from Jon Stewart's identity as a black man.
That's good.
New York Magazine liked it. They wrote, Kyle Chandler having a rip-roaring time as a sardonic Hal Jordan, and until Jon Stewart is allowed to loosen up a bit, he carries the series on his shoulders. Our friends over at Joe Blow really liked it. They said, a mature mystery that echoes the feel of HBO's Watchmen, Lanterns is a faithful adaptation of Green Lantern lore and a worthy reintroduction. Grace Randolph, good friend of the show, she really liked it. She wrote, a thrilling mystery that gets Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart just right. This is perfect DC storytelling and highlights why Tom King, even with the controversies, is one of the best comic book creators in the business. However, it's not always flowers and perfumes. The New York Times did not like it. They said, Lanterns is almost entirely about the dark night of the superhero's soul.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, actually, that doesn't sound bad to me.
How is that a bad review?
Did they click the wrong button? Like they meant to say liked and click dislike?
But okay, whatever. He didn't like it. Mashable liked it.
Incredible series. I hated it.
I hated it. Between Chandler and Pierre's chemistry, an intriguing puzzle box, and its ever-relevant themes, Lanterns bursts onto the scene as a thrilling new entry into the DC universe. And even Awards Watch liked it. They said Lanterns is a thrilling, highly entertaining season of television with two commanding lead actors that knocked their roles out of the stadium. Wow. I mean, I don't know what more we as fans could hope for. This sounds, I mean, listen, I thought the first trailer was decent. Yeah. Second one I thought was incredible. I really liked the second one. But could it live up to it? Let's see when we get to watch some chunks of footage and then they release the first 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, that looks really good. That looks really damn good. But then again, the first 25 minutes of Lightyear looked really damn good. And we all remember how that turned out. So hearing these reviews for me are very encouraging. I mean, I love hearing what we're hearing here. Anyway, Rob, you saw the first 5 minutes. Where's your expectations been, and what's really standing out to you about all the things we're hearing in the reviews right now?
First of all, I just want to give out a big "I told you so" to all the all the people early on, and all the fanboys that were coming at me going, "Why do it's not green enough?" And I'm just like, okay, as a lifelong, and I mean lifelong DC fanboy, I have loved Green Lantern my whole life. The Hal Jordan version, any of the versions of Green Lantern. I love Guy Gardner when he was in the Justice League comic that Keith Giffen and J.M. DeMatteis were doing back in the 80s. I love Green Lantern. The approach that they took for me was the perfect approach. You have to believe that the Green Lantern exists in our world, quote unquote, our world. And I thought what I had seen, the idea of a buddy cop story, harked back to some of my favorite 70s Green Lantern cartoons between the Green Arrow, Green Lantern crossover. And I was saying that this looks fantastic, and people were coming at me like I'm an idiot. And I was like, why am I an idiot? I mean, I am a lifelong Green Lantern fan. I'm not some DC apologist. I'm not some shill. I want a good Green Lantern series. So, John, these reviews, the first 5-minute clip that I saw, I mean, the tone of it, all of it, it looks like catnip to me. Now, I don't know does it say how many episodes the reviewers saw? Did they only see the first episode?
I think they saw the whole series, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't be corrected. Now, I know Disney has a habit of releasing the first 4 episodes to critics, but I believe, and I might be wrong about this, I believe they gave them, they apparently, what people in the live chat are saying is that there's 8 episodes, and they gave the critics 7 out of the 8. Okay. So they just didn't give them the final episode.
So this is a huge win, I think. Arc. And John, I keep thinking about those 3 little letters, HBO. And I mean, if they're going to do a superhero series, I would expect it to be top notch. So I'm stoked for this. I can't wait. I think it's a breath of fresh air coming on the heels of House of the Dragon. What a triumphant season they had there. I can't wait to see this. I'm very stoked.
But, I actually brought that up yesterday, Rob, about the fact that, I don't know, what happened the last time HBO did a DC series? Oh, right, Penguin.
Right.
How'd that turn out? Oh, that just got nominated.
A superhero in it.
Yeah, it just got nominated for Best Drama Series at the Emmys. That's all that happened with that. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm expecting Lanterns to be as good as Penguin, okay? Like that.
Sure.
That's like saying whenever there's a new mobster movie coming out, yeah, but is it going to be as good as The Godfather? Well, that's a ridiculously high standard. It doesn't have to be as good as The Godfather to still be awesome. And I'm not sitting here expecting Green Lantern or Lanterns to be as good as Penguin. I mean, it could be. Nothing saying it can't. I'm just saying I'm not expecting that. All I'm saying is that it doesn't need to be as good as Penguin to still be fantastic. Right. So I love hearing the reviews. It's not just I love seeing, I want everything to be good. I just do. I want things to be great. So it's good to see positive reviews, but I really like what I'm hearing in the reviews. And so that's the part that I'm really excited about. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The first reviews for Lanterns are now out, and they're quite strong. Stronger than I thought they would be. We'll find out on Sunday when we get to see it for ourselves. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Ultra Pouches. A lot of people use nicotine thinking it'll give them a little extra focus or even help before a workout. But nicotine is a vasoconstrictor. It narrows your blood vessels and can actually work against that pump and recovery that you're looking for. That's where Ultra Pouches come in. What you're really going to like about them is that they're 100% nicotine-free and caffeine-free. They're designed to give you smooth energy and focus without the nicotine crash. Pop one in before a workout or when you're sitting down for a long work session, and it's an incredibly convenient little boost. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use the code CAMPEA to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's TAKEULTRA.com for 15% off with the code CAMPEA. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that our show sent you.